Manchester City survived an early scare against Brentford to maintain their perfect start to the 2024-25 season with a hard-fought 2-1 win. The game started in dramatic fashion, as Brentford took the lead just 22 seconds in, with Yoane Wissa capitalizing on a mix-up between John Stones and Ederson. Brentford played some of their best football in those opening minutes and could have easily doubled their lead in the third minute when Bryan Mbeumo was played through. But a last-ditch tackle from Rico Lewis saved the day for City. Despite a shaky start, Manchester City gradually found their rhythm. They weren't at their free-flowing best, but with Erling Haaland leading the line, they didn't need to be. Haaland's brilliance made the difference, as his 2 goals in the first half turned the game on its head. Haaland's first goal came in the 19th minute after a fortunate bounce in the box. He slotted it home with his right foot to level the score. Just 13 minutes later, the Norwegian superstar was at it again. Ederson, redeeming his earlier error, played a sublime ball over the top, and Haaland chipped Brentford goalkeeper Mark Flekken to give City the lead. Though City dominated the second half, they couldn't extend their lead, thanks to some determined Brentford defending and an inspired performance from Flekken. The score remained 2-1 until the final whistle. And while City may feel they could have scored more, a win is a win. Let's dive into the player ratings from this thrilling encounter. Ederson gets an 8 out of 10. After a shaky start, he made some crucial saves, and his assist for Haaland's second goal was simply world-class. A strong performance from City's number 1. Kyle Walker, unfortunately, wasn't at his best, earning a 5 out of 10. He looked rusty in the first half, though he improved slightly after the break. John Stones also gets a 5 out of 10. He struggled early on, contributing to Brentford's opener, but improved as the game progressed. He managed to get through 83 minutes and hopefully he'll be sharper moving forward. Manuel Akanji earns a solid 7. He was City's best defender before Josko Gvardiol came on and delivered another dependable performance. Rico Lewis, playing at left back, was less effective than we've seen in previous games. He wasn't terrible, but wasn't at the level he's set for himself this season, giving him a 6 out of 10. Ilkay Gundogan gets a 6.5. Brentford's press targeted him, and while he had some good moments, there were times when he was caught out. Mateo Kovacic receives a 5.5. He was replaced by Rodri at halftime after picking up a yellow card, and overall, it wasn't his best performance. Kevin De Bruyne, as always, worked tirelessly and gets a 7.5. His influence on the game grew as it went on, and it was another quality display from the Belgian. Jack Grealish earns a 7. He was active throughout, almost scoring and setting up a couple of chances. While he didn't directly contribute to a goal, he was one of City's better performers. Savinho was brilliant, earning him an 8 out of 10. The young Brazilian was a constant threat to Brentford's defense, showing maturity beyond his years. The only concern was his potential injury towards the end. Erling Haaland deserves the highest rating of the day, a perfect 10 out of 10. His 2 goals were decisive, and his work rate throughout was exceptional. On another day, he could have had 4 or 5 goals, and considering the personal loss he and his family faced during the week, his performance was nothing short of remarkable. Now for the substitutes. Rodri, who came on at halftime, was instrumental in gaining control of the midfield and earns a 7.5 out of 10. He once again showed why he's one of the best midfielders in world football. Josko Gvardiol also came off the bench and played a big role in stabilizing City's defense, earning him a 7.5 out of 10. Bernardo Silva, Ruben Dias, and Matheus Nunes didn't play long enough to warrant a rating. In the end, Manchester City managed to grind out the win, with Haaland proving once again why he's one of the world's most dangerous forwards. Brentford gave them a real scare, but the champions found a way to keep their winning streak alive.